In this video, we'll cover the basic elements of Bookmap. We'll briefly go over the layout, and then we'll take a closer look at the core feature of Bookmap, the heat map chart. At the top here, we have the toolbar. There are many options available that will be explored in other videos and can be researched in the knowledge base on Bookmap's website. Below the toolbar are the instrument tabs. At the bottom, we have the subchart indicator panel. To the right of the indicator panel are the widgets for the indicator panel. Above the indicator panel are volume bars. To the right are the data columns, including the current order book, which we have here. At the core, we have the heat map chart, which can look intimidating at first, but it's really quite simple. What we are looking at is the historical best bid and offer, where volume transacted on the best bid and offer, and the historical evolution of the limit order book, where traders were lining up to deal and trade at specific price levels. We'll simplify it by breaking it down. If we remove the volume dots and heat map, we're left with the historic best bid and offer. The green line is the best bid, and the red line is the best offer. To the right of this vertical white line in this column is the current market. To the left of the white line is the historic market, and to the right is the current market. The dashed green line is the best bid, and the dashed red line is the best offer. This number represents the last traded volume on the best bid and offer. To the right of that, we have the price ladder, and then we have the data columns. We're going to cover the current order book column. Other data columns will be covered in a different video. The current order book is your DOM in Bookmap. Your best bid is in the green rectangle, and your best offer is in the red rectangle. Above the best bid and offer rectangle is the depth on the offer seen in red. These are live market participants providing liquidity. They want to sell at these specific price levels. Below the best bid and offer rectangle is the depth on the bid seen in green. These are buyers lining up at these specific price levels with their limit orders to buy. These numbers are constantly changing as liquidity is added and pulled from the market. We'll cover that in the heat map in just a minute. Let's turn on the volume dots. Now we are looking at where volume is transacted on the historical best bid and offer. The dots represent aggressive market orders. They are classified as aggressive because they hit the market buy or sell button and take liquidity off the market. The red dots represent market sell orders, and the green dots represent market buy orders. The larger the dot, the more volume took place at that specific price and time. Our settings are currently set to show the delta, or the difference between market buy and market sell orders. If the dot is red, more aggressive sellers transacted at that specific price and time, and if the dot is green, more aggressive buyers transacted. Let's turn on the heat map. This is the historical display of the current order book. The numbers in the order book are given a graphical representation on the heat map. A red area represents more liquidity, and blue-black areas represent lower liquidity. As orders in the current order book get added and pulled, it's represented on the historical chart by the changing colors. As liquidity gets added, the areas become a more prominent red, and as liquidity gets pulled, these areas become more blue-black. Now we can see how price and volume react to the liquidity and auction process. This is extremely advantageous over a traditional candlestick chart, which simply shows where price moved over a given period of time. With Bookmap, you get to see behind the scenes into the full auction process.